The year is 2013. We are celebrating Christmas in the newly discovered land of the Harvest Counties. For the first time ever, Santa has arrived in Jorvik. Amidst the Jarlheim Square with his jolly spirit, handing out gifts to all the players. Although, there is one gift every player was yearning for that year. A new horse, but not just any horse. One with a distinctive head shape and high tail carriage. It wouldn't take long for this wish to be crossed off of our Christmas lists. Hello everyone, it's Kitti. Welcome back to a new documentary where we are discussing the history of the many horse breeds in Star Stable. Star Stable is a game that has been available worldwide for over 12 years. The game's main focus is training and taking care of a horse of your very own. There are many horses to choose from, based off of breeds in real life. As the years go by, Star Stables start to evolve their art style, and some horse breeds become outdated. But they want to make sure that no horse gets left behind, which is why they update certain horse breeds into a newer generation style. Today we'll be looking at the Arabian horse, an icon in the equestrian world with a rich history, originating from the Arabian Peninsula. It has quite a history in Jorvik too, as this horse has been remade into 3 generations and an offspring that is the Batavian. On November 27th, 2013, the Star Stable community started to prepare for the most joyful time of year once more. Christmas celebrations were reacquainted for the second year in a row. This time around with a twist. The big man himself made his way onto the island of Jorvik to set up in the middle of Jarlheim, the newest city to be added to Star Stable. Upon his arrival came many quests, much like the ones we experienced in Silverglade a year prior. And this time, it was time to help the people of the Harvest Counties experience a wonderful Christmas. We first saw the signs of a new horse possibly making its way onto Jorvik quite soon when Star Stable posted this photo on December 6th. Any horse lover out there knew exactly whose shadow that was. The community's dream of owning an Arabian horse in Star Stable was about to come true. The team posted one more sneak peek the day before the grand release, showcasing the Great Arabian that would be on sale a day later. And finally, the day everyone had been waiting for had finally come. The Generation 1 Arabian Thoroughbred was released on December 18th, 2013. This was the perfect Christmas gift to the community. The Arabian Thoroughbred arrived in 3 different colors: black, gray, and palomino, which was an interesting choice as a palomino Arabian horse is quite uncommon in real life. They were available for purchase in Goldspur Farm, one of the many new family-owned farms in the Harvest Counties. This became a traditional spot for all generations of Arabian horses in the following years. For the price of 910 star coins, you could have one of these cuties come home with you for Christmas. The Generation 1 Arabian horse played a crucial part in Star Stable's early development. Let me remind you that only 8 months earlier, you could not own a second horse. The Arabian horse set a very high standard for all of the new horse breeds that were set to come out in 2014. After a fantastic new year, it was time to make some adjustments to the home stable system to kick off 2014. This meant introducing a brand new feature that allows you to own an infinite number of horses without having to abide by the 10 horse limit in your home stable. The feature in question would be the famous Horse Island. This brought the need to sell horses to an end, because now you can simply send your horses on a vacation when your stable becomes full. In preparation for this brand new function, Star Stable released 2 new Arabian Thoroughbred variations alongside an adorable Jorvik pony. This horse drop was for all of the grayscale lovers out there. The two Arabian horses included a brown leopard Appaloosa and a dapple gray. Two very unique colors indeed. These horses were almost irresistible given the newfound freedom we had with Horse Island. All eyes were still on the Arabian, as nearly a month later, another Arabian duet was released alongside the revamp of Horse Stylists. A fan favorite, the flaxen chestnut Rabicano and a bay made their way onto the island. You could take your new friend to the horse salon to get a brand new mane style that was also released on this day. Let's fast forward into the fall. An Arabian horse as orange as the autumn leaves arrives in Valedale just in time for pumpkin spice season. The final Generation 1 Arabian Thoroughbred to be added to the game was the Seal Bay, released in January of 2016. Due to its late arrival, this variation can be considered underrated by most. The year 2017 was when Star Stable truly started to turn the page. Within the second half of 2016, we were introduced to a remodeled Friesian and brand new character animations. The team had no intention of stopping these changes, as 2017 introduced us to new camera angles and a revamped Jorvik Warmblood. These updates were very hit or miss, and some may even describe them as their downfall. One horse breed that was not immune to these changes was indeed the Arabian Thoroughbred. Because on June 5th, 2017, Star Stable posted this teaser photo to their Instagram. Undoubtedly, change was coming, and we did not know how to feel about it. On June 7th, 2017, the Generation 1 Arabian Thoroughbreds were replaced at Goldspur Farm upon the arrival of the Generation 2 Arabian horse. A total of 3 were officially on sale, a Cherry Bay, Black, and Chestnut. One was placed in Fort Pinta, made to be available for non-star riders that have not met the requirements needed to buy the other variants. They were marketed at the exclusive price of 969 star coins. And in the same day, the Generation 1 Arabian Thoroughbred was discounted to 710 star coins. Nearly a month later, the remaining 3 Arabian horses were made purchasable in Goldspur Farm. A dark bay, light gray, and dapple gray found a home in many of our stables that day. In a Wednesday update on October 4th, 2017, the Pentabian came as a complete surprise to the community. They were spread out across several different locations for purchase. A black and white Tobiano was found in Crescent Moon Village. A flaxen chestnut Overo was placed in Fort Pinta, and a bay Tobiano awaited at the Silverglade Equestrian Center. The Pentabian shared the same model as the Arabian, but had very different coat colors. They were also priced the same as the Arabian, at 969 star coins. Players also found that the Pentabian was faster than the Arabian, hence why you may have seen an absolute influx of players riding Pentabians in championships these past few years. The following month, the last batch of Generation 2 Pentabians were released in 3 new colors: a champagne Tobiano, buckskin Overo, and a dappled palomino Tobiano. This concludes the second generation of Arabian horse, and the dawn of the Pentabian. This generation remained the standard of the breed for 4 years, the same amount of time as the first generation. At the end of April of 2021, we were given a roadmap on social media of the following month to anticipate what exciting updates await us. Within this roadmap held a very interesting tease. A silhouette of the updated Arabian horse in a Generation 3 style. We were overjoyed with the news, as the community had been waiting patiently for an update for a very long time. The Arabian horse had come to be a fan favorite in every generation. They've always been a very smart choice, and have cemented a special place in Star Stable history. It was revealed that the Generation 3 Arabian would be made available for purchase on May 5th of 2021. Star Stable began raising hype for the reintroduction of the Arabian through various social media teasers. And soon enough, 6 gorgeous and glossy Arabian horses arrived on May 5th. Traditionally, the 3rd generation Arabian horse was placed in Goldspur Farm upon release. Of course, one variant was made available for purchase in Fort Pinta for non-star riders. In this era, many new horses, such as the Marwari and Friesian, were released with exclusive bridles fit just for them. The Generation 3 Arabian was no different, as on this same day, unique show halters were released on the market. Just an extra way for Star Stable to get more money. Later in July, Star Stable took the opportunity to release a variation of Arabian through an annual event, the Jorvik Stables Open House. This variant is totally my favorite, the Black Rabicano, although this horse is a limited release, because when the festival leaves for the year, so does this Arabian. The flea-bitten Arabian horse arrives alongside a batch of other coat variations for numerous horse breeds in late September. A wintertime duet of magical Arabian horses arrive in the Winter Village for the holidays, Shadow Shield and Snow Dancer. And as for the most recent 3rd generation Arabian horse, a chestnut has made an annual appearance at the Equestrian Festival since April of 2022. 1 year later, our favorite painted ponies make a return, as the Generation 3 Pentabian was set to release on May 10th of 2023. 5 variations were dropped in Goldspur Farm, including some remade fan-favorite coat colors, such as the Dapple Palomino Tobiano, Flaxen Chestnut Tovero, Champagne Tobiano, Black Tovero, and Bay Tobiano. 2 days later, an exclusive buckskin Tobiano Pentabian was released on the Star Stable Horses app. We've come a long way since December 2013, haven't we? It's fascinating to see how the same horse breed can look so different throughout the years. We have seen a lot. I just wish we could have seen this one moment. It was announced earlier this year in August that they would be permanently removing the 1st generation Arabian horse from the game, the horse that started it all. We had until November 15th to make our final purchases on the 9 different variations we had to choose from. Tell me, was there ever a horse that just immediately made you want to play this game? A horse you may have seen on a video or an advertisement that may have enticed you to try Star Stable. A horse that may have reminded you of an equine companion you have in real life. Well, for me, the horse that finalized my decision to play Star Stable was the Generation 1 Arabian horse. I had seen one of my favorite Star Stable YouTubers ride the horse in a video, and I knew I had to have it. The memories I share with this horse breed are memories I hold on to dearly. I do not see an outdated, flawed horse in my stable. I see that horse, and I remember the day I brought it home and how excited I was that I had finally fulfilled my wish. Genuine excitement I haven't felt in years when purchasing horses in Star Stable. And that includes the newer generations of Arabian that seem like empty cash grabs to me. No, riding my first Arabian through the snow on a chilly winter day will always feel like home to me. It saddens me that this horse never reached its 10-year anniversary that was celebrated on December 18th, 2023. That's the one moment I wish we could have seen. I've truly enjoyed doing this series. If you would like to see part 1 of the history of horse breeds, I'll link it down below. What horse got you into Star Stable? I'd love to know. And let me know what horse breed with an extensive history you would like to see me cover next. I don't plan on stopping this series here. So if you want to be the first in line to see the next part, consider subscribing to my channel. Star Stable nostalgia is my focal point. So if you like the bloomy world of Jorvik, orange cats, and comic book looking horses, I think you'd love your stay here. If you're looking for more of my casual content, I have an Instagram where I post small nostalgia edits you can't find anywhere else. You can find me on Instagram at kittispiderweb. And with that said, I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead of you. I'll see you in the next video. This has been Kitty Spiderweb, signing out.